Hey there guys, what's up? It's Autobot Mike 18 here with a video that so many of you guys have been anticipating. I'm not even joking. I've gotten tons of comments and messages on YouTube, Facebook, Twitter of people asking to see this video, and I'm finally giving it to you guys. Well, I'm doing it again. This is my second time doing it. Of course, guys, what you see today in front of the camera is my entire Blu-ray collection. Just going to pan down a little bit, guys, because that's not even all of it. There's still, that's right, see that? There's still two more rows. Look at that. That is my entire collection, and that's what I'm going to be showing you guys. In the video, I'm going to go through every single Blu-ray in my collection. This video is going to be extremely long, so please be patient with me. I apologize if this goes over 20 minutes, but I just can't help it. I have over I almost have 200 Blu-rays in this collection, so it's insane. I have a lot to talk about. I'm going to try to go through each title as quickly as possible. I already did this last year, guys. I showed you my entire collection last February, and I think I'm going to do one of these every single year just to show you guys what's going on with my collection, because I buy new stuff every month. You guys know that. So without further ado, let's get into it, guys. Got a bunch of stuff to show you. My whole collection is alphabetized, as you guys know. I'm going to go through every title. These are two separate bookshelves. I'm going to go through this one first, then that one. And yeah, let's get started. So first off, first thing we got to do is move the tripod closer. I'm going to be taking the camera off the tripod. I'm going to be moving the tripod. I'm going to be doing this a lot all day, guys. So just be prepared for that. So here we go. We're going to go through the first shelf first. But before I do, quickly just want to show you a couple Blu-rays that are in my collection. According to my Blu-ray.com app on my phone, I have 175 titles, which is insane. Three Blu-rays that aren't on this shelf that are TV show related and other things. We got The Walking Dead Season 3 on Blu-ray. And just got this for Christmas, True Detective on Blu-ray. And I also have Paranormal Activity 3 on Blu-ray, but I don't have it with me, so it's not in the collection. It's in a DVD case. Anyway, with that said, let's get started. So here we go. Let's get a good camera angle right here. There we go. I'm actually going to put Bully down here. There we go. I have Bully. I'm going to put it on the second shelf in order to make room to take these out, you know, so I don't struggle taking them out of the shelf. So here we go. First up, we have 12 Years a Slave. Oscar winner. Definitely well-deserved. Had to own it on Blu-ray. Great historical drama. 127 hours. Still haven't gotten around to watching all of this movie. I've had it on Blu-ray forever. Gotta sit down and watch the whole thing. 2012. I know not the greatest of movies, but in terms of visuals, it's pretty damn spectacular. So definitely had to own it on Blu-ray. 22 Jump Street, just got this for Christmas. I still don't have the first 21 Jump Street. I know it's a shame, but I'll be getting it for sure. I love the first one more, just in case any of you guys were wondering. But the second one was still good. Next up, 42 Jackie Robinson's Story. Very underrated, overlooked movie that came out last year. Definitely recommend it. Chadwick Boseman, Harrison Ford were great. Act of Valor. Next up, awesome slipcover on this. This is one of my favorite war films, actually. I really like it. I know the acting isn't perfect, but the action is incredible. Adjustment Bureau, starring Matt Damon and Emily Blunt. Great romantic thriller. Definitely recommend it. Oh, God, I actually am contemplating just not throwing this, I wouldn't waste money. You guys know I'm not a huge fan of The Amazing Spider-Man. I don't know why I still have this in my collection. At first, I loved the movie. Having rewatched it multiple times, I don't care for it. American Psycho, really great Christian Bale performance. Such a quotable movie. I have to go return some videotapes, okay? That's all that needs to be said with that. Then we have Argo. Ben Affleck is an incredible director, so I had to own Argo, another Best Picture winner. I have a couple of Best Picture winners, actually. Next up, The Avengers, one of my favorite movies of all time, probably my favorite comic book movie of all time. It's just, can't wait for Age of Ultron. Next up, the Back to the Future trilogy. I watched the first one recently. I love the first Back to the Future. I'd never seen it. I watched it for the first time, complete blind buy. I got this for Christmas, and it was great. I can't wait to watch 2 and 3. Next up, Basic Instinct. This was a pretty good erotic thriller, if that's what you call it. And Sharon Stone in this movie. That's yeah, that's enough said. Another not so great. You're gonna find some movies in here that you guys may not like, but I own on Blu-ray anyway for the spectacle. One of those is Battle Los Angeles. And even though I enjoy this movie, it was fun. It had its fun moments. Next up, Battleship. Not a great movie either, but I got this for a Christmas gift. Some of these are Christmas gifts as well that I got. So yeah, Battleship. The Birds. Love Alfred Hitchcock. Great Alfred Hitchcock movie. Next we have Black Hawk Down. Another great war film from Ridley Scott. Love this slipcover, Blu-ray Essentials. Boyhood. Next up, just got this on Blu-ray. This is probably going to win Best Picture this year. I'm calling it right now, guys. All right, just saying it right now. Next up, Braveheart. Got this during the Black Friday craze. Still haven't seen it. Mel Gibson. Looking forward to it. Then we have Brokeback Mountain. This is the Universal 100th Anniversary edition. This is I still haven't seen this movie yet either. Alright guys, so now, oh, and then I also have Bully, like I said on the second shelf. It usually goes up there, but I took it out in order to make room to take titles out. Okay, so now we're going to lower this for the second shelf. Okay, we're going to put Bully back because we're done with the first shelf. By the way, guys, I got a new shelf, in case you guys didn't realize that. See that? I just got this shelf a couple days ago, actually. Just put it up and it fits all my Blu-rays, so that's great. Anyway, next up... Here we go, let's adjust. Sorry about that, guys. Just gotta adjust. Here we go. It's gonna be a lot of that in this video. Here we go. Next up, we have Captain America the Winter Soldier. One of my favorite comic book movies, definitely of all time. I loved it. Just came out. Such a great movie. One of my favorites of the year, 2014. Captain Phillips next. Really great Tom Hanks movie. And then we have Carrie. The original Carrie, not the crappy remake, but the original was pretty damn good. Castaway, Robert Zemeckis, another Robert Zemeckis film. Tom Hanks is great in it, as always. One of my favorite actors. Stanley Kubrick's A Clockwork Orange. This was a pretty good, twisted movie. Great, very well directed by Kubrick. Cloverfield, my favorite found footage movie. Love Cloverfield. Collateral, just picked this up on Blu-ray recently. Still haven't watched it. Compliance, very dark, twisted movie as well. Definitely recommend you guys check it out. Next up we have The Conjuring, really good horror film from James Wan, really good horror director. Then we have The Crazies, another really good horror film. Curious Case of Benjamin Button, you're going to see a lot of Fincher titles in here. Still haven't watched this one though. And we have Dallas Buyers Club, Matthew McConaughey, Jared Leto are incredible in this. Then we have the entire Batman trilogy. When Gotham is in ashes, you have my permission to die. I just had to do a quick Bane impression. I have the entire Batman trilogy together. I didn't want to separate them. So Batman Begins, The Dark Knight, and The Dark Knight Rises. One of my favorite trilogies of all time for sure. Let's put them on back. Just want to move the camera back. I'm not too... Alright, there we go. That looks better. Dawn of the Planet of the Apes, one of my favorite movies of last year. Great movie. Can't wait for the next Apes movie. Loved Dawn of the Planet of the Apes. Next up, The Departed Steelbook. Probably just might be my favorite Scorsese film. I love Martin Scorsese. It's close to Taxi Driver. Both of them are very close. Next up, The Descendants, George Clooney. Really good. Then we have, I have all 4 Die Hard movies. I haven't even seen 2 to 4 yet, but I have the first Die Hard, which I did see. I love the first Die Hard, and then I just got 2, 3, Die Hard with a Vengeance, and Live Free or Die Hard. Still have to watch the others. Still haven't gotten around to it, guys. Alright, so there we have it. Now, the third shelf, you know what? I think I'm going to go handheld for the bottom 2, guys, just to make life a little bit easier for me. Alright, things are, it's a little dark down here, but it's alright. We will make do. Anyway, next up, Disconnect. Really good, underrated film. District 9, love, what's his name? Neil Blomkamp. Can't wait for Chappie. He's a great director, Neil Blomkamp. Divergent, say what you want. It was good. Don John, Joseph Gordon-Levitt's directorial debut. Pretty good. Donnie Darko. Still haven't seen Donnie Darko yet. Gonna watch it soon, hopefully. Dread. Really, really surprising movie. Dread was awesome. Oh, here we go. Drive. One of my favorites. Very high up as one of my favorite films of all time. I can watch Drive all the time. I love it. Django Unchained. Still haven't watched. Just got it for Black Friday. But yeah, Django. Then we have another one of my favorites of last year, Edge of Tomorrow. Is the Best Buy exclusive version. Had to own Edge of Tomorrow on Blu-ray. Great film. Then we have Elysium, Matt Damon. I really liked this. I can't wait for Chappie, as I said. Neil Blomkamp, great director. Elysium was awesome. Then we have End of Watch, really good cop drama. Jake Gyllenhaal, you're going to see him a couple times in this video. You already saw him with Donnie Darko. So right next to it is another one of Gyllenhaal's films, Enemy, one of my favorites last year. I love Enemy. Then we have E.T., just a classic Spielberg film. You're going to see a couple Spielbergs here as well, guys. Who doesn't love E.T.? That's the question. Then we have Fargo. Just got this a little while ago. Can't wait to watch it. I'm trying to find a night to watch it. It looks really good. Fight Club. Fight Club was, I'm not a huge fan of Fight Club. It was good, but not my favorite Fincher film. Definitely not my favorite. Here we go. We got Finding Nemo, the Ultimate Collector's Edition. Definitely my favorite Finding Nemo. Definitely my favorite animated film of all time. That's what I meant to say. Can't wait for Finding Dory. Flags of Our Fathers. This was alright. Flight. Denzel Washington, one of my favorite actors. Robert Zemeckis again. Love Robert Zemeckis. Freedom Writers. Really good underrated movie with Hilary Swank. Friday the 13th. One of my favorite horror films. Fruitvale Station. One of my favorite films of 2013. Highly recommend if you haven't seen Fruitvale Station. Excellent indie film. Next up, just got this the other day on Blu-ray. Fugitive. This is the last shelf on this side, guys. Can't wait to watch it. Still haven't seen The Fugitive. Full Metal Jacket. Same story. Haven't seen it. Another Stanley Kubrick film. Guardians of the Galaxy. Definitely a good Marvel film. Not my favorite Marvel movie, though. Definitely not my favorite. But it was still great. Great Gatsby, it was alright. It could have been better, but Leonardo DiCaprio was great. The cast was great overall. Just trying to readjust, guys. I hope you guys can see down here. I hope it's not too dark. We have Gladiator. Still haven't watched Gladiator yet, but I hope to. The Godfather trilogy. Here we go. Still haven't watched 2 and 3 yet, but I will be watching them this summer. I have watched the first one, and it is one of my favorites of all time for sure. Love the first Godfather. Then we have Godzilla. You know what? $7.50 Black Friday. Not the greatest movie, but I got it so cheap, so why not? Next up, we have Gone Girl. Oh, I hate putting Gone Girl in my collection. I just bought this the other day, and I have to put it in this way, so this is the right side. Because if I put it in this way, it'll look like that. And, yeah, I don't like how that looks. There's like a book in there. There is a book in here, though. But Gone Girl, one of my favorites of last year. Again, David Fincher never disappoints. And this is an awesome Blu-ray set, by the way, if I must admit. And I can't get it in. Here we go. Next up, we have Goodfellas. Still haven't watched Goodfellas. Another Martin Scorsese film I have to watch. Gravity, one of my favorite films of 2013. Excellent, visually stunning film. Green Zone. Still haven't watched Green Zone with Matt Damon, but I hope to shortly. Halloween movies. Here we go. We got Halloween 1, the Digibook. Had to own this 35th anniversary edition Digibook. My favorite horror film of all time. One of my favorite films of all time in general. Had to own it. Then I have the first Halloween on Blu-ray, the standard edition. Can't get rid of it. Big fan of Halloween. Halloween 2, the collector's edition. One of my favorite sequels of all time. Then we have the Hangover movies. Guys, I got this for $5, okay? The Hangover Part 2. I know it's not great. It's far from great, okay? But, you know what? What are you going to do? Hangover Part 3, a lot better than Part 2. Just got it cheap. Did I get it for Black Friday? No. I got it somewhere cheap. I don't even remember. Guys, I'm losing track. There's so many Blu-rays. I have a problem. Next up, we have Her. One of my favorite films of 2013 as well. Spike Jonze, great job. Really good movie. Definitely recommend it. Hitchcock. Still haven't seen Hitchcock yet. Got it a while ago. Next up, first Hunger Games. I love the first Hunger Games. I might like it more than Catching Fire, which I also own. I don't know. Both are really good movies. Looking forward to Mockingjay Part 2. I hope it's better than Mockingjay Part 1, which is okay. I'll probably be buying that on Blu-ray as well. Inception, Christopher Nolan, again. one of my favorite filmmakers. I cannot wait to pick up Interstellar on Blu-ray. You are going to see Interstellar in this collection for sure. I don't know which one I like more, honestly. I'm trying to think. Both films are incredible. Inception and Interstellar, just great. So there you have it, guys. Those are the bottom shelves. It's still bothering me. I don't know when I got Hangover Part 3. I must have gotten it Black Friday, guys. I don't know. I'm sorry. All right. Anyway, so there you have it. That is the first shelf, guys. Now I'm going to put the camera back on the tripod, if I can get it on right. Here we go. Going to lift the camera back up, tripod back up to this shelf. And here we go. Just bear with me here a second, guys. Stare at the Blu-rays, guys. Stare at them. They won't bite. Okay, there we go. Okay, so let's start again with... This is my second shelf. I bought 2 shelves when I bought both of these. So there we go. Next up, we have the Indiana Jones trilogy. Can you guys see? Oh, wow, they're out of order. Okay. We have Raiders of the Lost Ark. I love these movies. Temple of Doom. And Last Crusade, my favorite of the bunch, even though Raiders comes very close. And Temple was great. All 3 are equally good, almost. Love all of them. Next up, Insidious, one of my favorite horror films of all time. There we go. Okay. Next up, Iron Man 3. Don't worry, guys. I have the other 2 Iron Mans on DVD. I don't just have Iron Man 3 in this collection. 3 is one of my least favorites of the series. I love 1 the most. It was better than 2, but still, it had its problems. Next up, Jack Reacher. Tom Cruise, really good actor. This was really good. Kind of underrated. Next up, Jaws. Saw this when I was a little kid. Don't remember any of it. Have to rewatch it again on Blu-ray before you guys kill me. Next up, Jumper. I know this is like a guilty pleasure. Not the greatest movie, but I like the concept. Next up, we have both the Kick-Ass movies. Kick-Ass 1, definitely my favorite of the bunch. And then we have Kick-Ass 2, which was very good. This got way too much hate. More hate than it deserved. I liked Kick-Ass 2. I don't care what anyone says. Got to take a quick water break, guys. My throat is going. Oh, that's good. What are we? 17 minutes in. Holy crap, let's get going. Next up, we have Lakeview Terrace. Got this really cheap from FYE Closing. This is a really underrated thriller. Sam Jackson is great in this movie. Definitely recommend Lakeview Terrace. Lego Movie. Got it really cheap for $4. Black Friday. Really good animated film, though, nevertheless. There we go. Okay, Life of Pi, one of my favorite movies, 2012. Excellent visual achievement, in my opinion. Lincoln, not my favorite Spielberg film, but still Steven Spielberg, one of my favorite directors of all time. Then we have Locke, another one of my favorites of 2014. Tom Hardy is excellent in the movie. Locke was just so good, so original, if you ask me. Lone Survivor, another really good war movie. Mark Wahlberg was really good in Lone Survivor, arguably one of his best performances, in my opinion. I'm trying to fix this. Alright, guys, here we go. Lord of the Rings trilogy. All 3 movies. Not the unrated, not the extended cuts, the theatrical cuts. Still haven't seen any of them. I'm gonna watch them, guys, I promise. Lost Boys, one of my favorite movies of the 80s. Definitely overlooked. Man of Steel, you know what? I like it. Looking forward to Batman vs. Superman. Then we have Monsters University. I'm just gonna, yeah, there we go. Monsters University. This is a really good Pixar movie. I don't know why people bash it. And then my favorite film of 2013, Mud. I can watch Mud all the time. I love it. Matthew McConaughey. Excellent. So here we go, guys. Gonna bring the camera back over here. Gonna lower it a little bit for the second row of the second shelf. And we're making progress here, guys. I'm pleased. I'm very pleased. All right, we're good? We're good. Okay, let's keep going. We got 19 minutes in. We got Neighbors next up. You know what? Got it really cheap, but this was mildly funny. Rogen and Efron were good in it. No Country for Old Men, another Coen Brothers movie I have in my collection, but haven't watched yet. I don't think I've ever watched a Coen Brothers movie. Don't kill me, guys. But I do plan on watching Fargo and then No Country for Old Men at some point. Nonstop, really good Liam Neeson thriller. Most people didn't like it. I really liked this movie. It was definitely worth being in my collection. That's why I got it. It was really good. It was kind of a knockoff of Flight Plan with Jodie Foster, but you know what? It worked. Nymphomaniac Volume 1 and 2. You know what? I think I might like Volume 2 just a bit more than Volume 1. I watched both. I don't know. I like the second one. I do like the ending. I liked it. Discuss. Argue in the comments. Olympus Has Fallen. No, I'm not looking forward to London Has Fallen, the upcoming sequel, but this was alright. It was kind of a... Well, how did I get that? I think I got that for Christmas. 1 hour photo. Holy crap. If you guys haven't seen this movie, my word, one of the biggest overlooked movies of all time. This is one of my favorite movies of all time for sure. Robin Williams was excellent in it. Rest in peace, Robin Williams. Please watch 1 hour photo if you haven't seen it. Pacific Rim. Yeah. Big monsters and robots. Yeah. There we go. Productivity 4. Yeah, I know it's not that great. You know what? Guilty pleasures, guys. That's all I have to say. Productivity the Mark Ones. Made my worst list of last year. Why do I own it? Because I'm a completist. I admit it. Next up, Perks of Being a Wallflower. Really good, feel-good movie. Actually, this movie was kind of dark. No, I like the ending. The ending worked for me. But Logan Lerman was great. Definitely recommend Perks of Being a Wallflower. Place Beyond the Pines. One of my favorite movies, 2013. Great crime drama. See if I can lower this a little bit. Slightly so you guys can see everything. Alright, Poltergeist. The remake is coming out this summer. Am I looking forward to it? No, because they're going to butcher it. Premium Rush. Really good thriller set in New York City. Joseph Gordon-Levitt. Shined. Prisoners. Not only one of my favorite movies of 2013, along with Mud. One of my favorite movies of all time, along with Mud. I looked at the two of them together. I love Prisoners. Please see Denis Villeneuve is one of my favorite directors working today. Pulp Fiction. Still haven't seen this, guys. I tried watching this the other night. Why didn't I get to watch the whole thing? Because I started to fall asleep because I'm pathetic, and that happens to me when I watch really good movies, apparently. I'm going to try to watch it again this coming weekend. Purge Anarchy. Got it really cheap. Saw it in the theaters. Guilty pleasure. But it's so much better than the first one. Trust me. Now, this is kind of cool, but I have 2 Hitchcock movies exactly together in the collection, which is awesome. But we have Psycho, my favorite Hitchcock film thus far, and Rear Window, which is probably my second favorite Hitchcock movie. Maybe my first. I got to watch it again to make that call, but Hitchcock. Oh, can't wait to watch some of his other films I haven't seen. The original RoboCop. Still haven't seen it yet, but I will be watching it. Robots. Guilty pleasure from when I was a kid. I thought this was good. Salt. Angelina Jolie. Still haven't seen it yet. Got it recently cheap. Savages. Got this when I was first collecting Blu-rays in, around 2012. Why? I don't know. Got it for Christmas, I think, though. Alright, guys, we're going to switch to handheld to knock through these final 2 rows, and then we will be finished. Let's do this, guys. We're almost 23 minutes in. Let's get through this. Let's get a sip of water. Stare at the rows, guys. Stare at them. Enjoy them. Yeah, I ran out of room. Just look at that. Take that in. Your throat gets dry, guys, when you're talking for so long. Remember that. Anyway, here we go. Coming up, we got Scarface. Still haven't seen all of it. Still haven't seen it, let alone all of it. Haven't watched any of it, but just got it recently. Plan on watching it soon. Scream, 5-film set. Only saw the first one. Gonna watch the second, too, I guess this Halloween. I don't know. 7, one of my favorite movies of all time. Might be my favorite Fincher film. I'm debating. No, it probably is my favorite Fincher film, even though I love Fincher. Next up, Shame. I've only seen parts of this, but I know a lot of people love this. I got it really cheap on Blu-ray recently. Gotta watch the whole thing. Oh boy, here we go. One of the best films ever made. I'm holding it in my hand right now. Shawshank Redemption. Holy crap. Andy Dufresne, Morgan Freeman, excellent movie. The Shining, just got this past Halloween, still have to watch it. Kubrick, I know there's like 2 other Kubrick movies in this collection I haven't seen yet. Short Term 12, really overlooked, underrated movie that came out in 2013. Please watch this movie if you haven't seen it. Really good. Brie Larson was excellent. If I can get it back in, here we go. Shutter Island, another Scorsese film, definitely not my favorite, but it was decent. Silver Linings Playbook. Definitely David O. Russell's best new movie. Haven't seen The Fighter, though. But American Hustle, don't care for it. Skeleton Twins. Just picked this up a day ago. Really good, feel-good movie with Bill Hader and Kristen Wiig, who were excellent. Just to sum up my thoughts on the movie, I'd probably give it a 9 out of 10. It was good. Snowpiercer, another one of my favorites of last year. Chris Evans, great in it. Really cool movie. Snow White and the Huntsman, I might sell that one day along with Savages, which I haven't even watched Savages. Snow White and the Huntsman, I don't know why I own this. I don't know, guys. I'm sorry. Social Network, another great Fincher film, one of my favorites. Don't think it's as good as Seven or Gone Girl, though. I love both. I don't know. I'm so torn. Fincher's so good. Next, we have Spectacular Now. Really good independent drama. Miles Teller. I can't wait to buy Whiplash. Oh, boy. I can't wait to get Whiplash. Shailene Woodley was also good as well. Speed, one of my favorite 90s movies, action movies. Really good Keanu Reeves action flick. Sandra Bullock. Here you go. Sandra. Spider-Man trilogy. In my opinion, don't buy that. Don't buy it. Buy this. Okay? The good Spider-Man movies. I love all three of them. I don't care what anyone says about Spider-Man 3. Yes, Tobey Maguire dances like an emo. I don't care. I like it. Spirit. One of my favorite animated movies. Oh, I can't wait to talk about this. I love this movie. Please check out Spirit if you've never seen it. Excellent. My favorite DreamWorks movie. I love Spirit. It is so overlooked. And it's also... It also has one of my favorite soundtracks and scores. I love Spirit. Next, Stand By Me, another one of my favorite movies of all time. Just an excellent 80s movie, set in the 50s. And just, I can't even get into it. It's such a good movie. The Strangers, really good thriller that I really liked. And I wouldn't even call it a guilty pleasure. I like this movie. I thought it was good. Superbad, one of my favorite comedies, probably of all time. Excellent, really funny. Taken 3, but the first one still holds up. One of my favorite thrillers of all time. It's just such a great Liam Neeson movie. And then, coming down in the final row, I actually did run out of space, guys. I do have another shelf right next to this one, but I'm not going to start filling it up just yet. And that shelf is for TV shows, yet I am still going to keep these Blu-rays here. See, World War Z is my last one, and then it would go X-Men, but I ran out of space, so I'm putting them all up top. So let's take these 3 out for a second, and let's get this over with. So, continuing with Taken, we have Taken 2. I know it's not as good as Taken. It is very poor, in my opinion, but you know what? I got it really cheap. How much did I get this for? Like $10 online. That's why I got it. I'm a completist. Well, I buy Taken 3 on Blu-ray. I don't know. You want to know why? Because I'm fed up with this series. I really am. Taxi Driver, again, as I was saying with The Departed earlier. I don't know what's my favorite Scorsese film. It might be The Departed, though. This might be close second. Taxi Driver is amazing. You know, I still have to watch Goodfellas. If I can get this in here... Taxi Driver, come on. Come on, De Niro, get in there. You talking to me? Next we have Ted. You know what? First Ted, a little disappointing after having rewatched it. And it doesn't hold up with rewatchability. But I'm looking forward to Ted 2. It better be good. Come on, McFarlane. Million Ways to Die in the West was me. Titanic. You want to know why I own this movie in my collection? You want to know why I own this movie in my collection? Because it was only $4 at Best Buy. Yeah, Black Friday. I love you. This is the End. One of my favorite comedies, probably. This still holds up in terms of rewatchability, unlike Ted. It's just so freaking funny. Interview, not as good, but This is the End is incredible. Total Recall. I know I don't have the original with Schwarzenegger. I don't have any Schwarzenegger film in my collection. Don't kill me, guys. But this one, it was alright. Again, a couple guilty pleasures in here, guys. The Town, definitely my favorite Ben Affleck film. Might be one of my favorites of all time as well. Probably my favorite heist film. I still gotta watch Point Break, though. Next up, we have Training Day, one of my favorite Denzel movies. Come to think of it, I don't know what my favorite Denzel movie is. Might be this. I don't know. Fight was good. But I love Training Day. Ethan Hawke as well. Transformers. Oh, God. Don't kill me. But yes, I own all the Transformer movies in my collection. Why? Because I'm a Transformers fanboy. Probably the best one, in my opinion. Love the first Transformers. Transformers Revenge of the Fallen. Definitely a letdown. But, you know what? There are parts I enjoy in it. It's definitely not as good, though. But, you know what? There's parts I enjoyed of it. Next up, Transformers Dark of the Moon. My second favorite one. At times, I might like this more than the first one, actually. I really like Dark of the Moon, okay? I give it all the hate you want. I don't care. So I have this is the Best Buy exclusive version. And then I also have, if I can get it in there... I'm using one hand here, guys. It's not that easy. Alright, I'm just going to take you out, Transformers. I have the Dark of the Moon 3D, limited 3D edition. So, there we go. There we go, got them both in there. And then the newest one, yeah, don't kill me. Transformers: Age of Extinction. Definitely not as good as 1 and 3, but you know what? It's my third favorite Transformers. It was a little disappointing, but you know what? I'm a fan. Under the Skin, highly recommend this really creepy indie film. Scarlett Johansson, yeah, she shows a lot in this movie, that's all I'll say. Then we have the Way Back, really good independent film, very small. I don't think a lot of people saw this, but this was really good. Then we have West Side Story, definitely my favorite musical. I'm not a huge musical fan, but this is the only one I'll watch. I love West Side Story. Winter's Bone. I watched this and I was like dozing off during it because I had been tired, not because the movie was bad, but it was alright. Jennifer Lawrence was good, but I probably got to rewatch it. Wolf of Wall Street, another Scorsese film on this shelf. I don't know if I like this more than Taxi Driver, but probably my third favorite Scorsese film. I really like it. You know what? You guys don't like it? Oh, they glorified his life. Shut up. No, they didn't. They did not, okay? All right, yeah. He did cocaine and, banged a lot of hookers. Yeah, that's glorifying it. Nope. World Trade Center. This Blu-ray's messed up. It skips for some reason. It freezes. I got to get a new copy of this, but, yeah, still haven't seen all of it. Then we have World War Z. Guilty pleasure. It was alright. It was okay. Then we have the last three of my collection. Here we go, guys. Let's get this done. X-Men Days of Future Past, my favorite X-Men movie. I have a couple other X-Men films on DVD. This is the only one I have on Blu-ray, but this is the best X-Men film in my opinion. Then we have Zero Dark 30. I have Hurt Locker on DVD. Probably I don't know if I like this more than Hurt Locker. No, I don't think so. But this was good. This was really good. Catherine Bigelow's a great director. I can't wait to see what she does next. And then finally, last title, and then we're done, guys. Zodiac, another Fincher film. I haven't seen Zodiac either, along with Curious Case of Benjamin Button. But I hear everyone says this is one of his best, so I can't wait to watch it. Again, big Fincher fan. So there you have it, guys. That is my entire Blu-ray collection. Holy crap, this video was long. Okay, guys, I am so sorry this video was as long as it was. But again, I told you guys this was going to be long, and you guys wanted it. You guys want long videos. You guys want long videos like this. I'm so sorry. Don't worry about those. Those are my DVDs over there at my TV shows. I will show those in other videos. So there you have it, guys. That is my entire Blu-ray collection right there. I'm going to do one more pan down. Pan down. Tilt down. I'm sorry. Tilt. That's the right filmmaking term. I'm trying to be a filmmaker one day. Anyway, guys, that's it. That's my entire collection. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope you guys had fun watching this. Let me know what you think of my collection down below in the comments. And also, if you guys have collection videos on your own channels, please send me a link. Let me know. I want to see your guys' collection as well if you'd like to show them to me. So thanks again, as always, for watching, guys. So sorry this video is so friggin' long, but hope you guys enjoyed it. I will be doing this again next January, hopefully next December, around there. And I'll update my collection because it'll grow this year. So, yeah, thanks again so much for watching, guys. Thanks for all the support. Hope you guys enjoyed my collection. I will see you in my next video. Bye.